and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, AFN Eagle 810 Radio proudly presents to you, standing in at 5 foot 5.5 inches, the king of crews, the master of morning shows, the biggest little man on the planet, Kellen Carr.
7:10. Good morning, Kanto playing. You were just listening to the Arctic Monkeys with Do I Want to Know? And I got to remind you, the Arctic Monkeys will actually be performing on Saturday, August the 16th at Summer Sonic 2014. And it's going down. Get your tickets now. And also, got to talk to you. This is my last day on the show. So it's one of those things, kind of bittersweet. It's bitter because obviously it's my last day on the morning show, and I absolutely love this job. And thanks to all of you who listen to Eagle 810 each and every morning. And it's sweet just because I'm going home on leave, so I got about 30 days of leave that I'm going to go hang out and just be around the family and friends. But I'll be back in Japan after that, and of course, I'll be enjoying my time out here, but I will no longer be doing the morning show, which, again, it just kind of stinks a little bit. But it's kind of letting it sink in, and you know what? We're not even going to let that bother me today because we got a lot going on. We're going to have NAF Itsugi's Captain Stephen Weeman, of course. He'll be joining us at 7:30. We're supposed to have Mark Sullivan and Mr. Pat Coleman. Mr. C, we're supposed to be in here this morning. Not really sure what happened, and so we'll see about that. And also, the movie trivia. We'll be having that in our next hour with the 374th Fire and Emergency Services. Senior Airman Chris Hobbs and Senior Airman Worth will be in, and they'll be talking about fire extinguishers, fire prevention week, smoke detectors, and all that good stuff. And you have that opportunity to win free food. And then lastly, of course, we're going to have Camp Zama's own Mike Larkin at 9 o'clock. But in this hour, we're going to be talking about the red, white, and blue golf tournament. So you want to stick around for that big event coming. And my phone is ringing, so I got to find out who this is. We're going to go ahead and jump back into the music. It's 7:11 right now. Here's the Kings of Leon with Radioactive. That was the Kings of Leon, Radioactive. I want to talk to you about the red, white, and blue golf tournament going down at Tama Hills. It's going on Saturday, July 19th, starting at 7 a.m., and they've got a shotgun start. So that means you got to get yourself signed up ASAP so you can get in on this because they're going to have a breakfast, they're going to have an awards luncheon, and prizes will be presented to all the winners, so you don't want to miss out on your chance to be a winner. If your golf game is up to par, no pun intended, I don't know about you, mine is absolutely terrible, and participants will play games of two-person best ball and best buddy golfing, so shout out to Tama Hills. Make sure you holler at them and get on over there. And right now, I have a caller on the line. Eagle 810, who's this?
Kellen, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing? Cecil.
It's your last show today, right?
It is my last show today. Yes, it is.
That's the only reason I'm calling. After yesterday's episode, I don't really feel like calling much at all.
I really don't understand, Cecil, where we got off to a bad note. I was just asking you some questions about, basically what I was told by Buddy on, what's his name? Buddy...
Butch and Buddy Flagstaff, you know their names. You went behind my back and emailed electricsquared@yahoo.com. You went right ahead and did that to get material for your show, Kellen. I'm a show business veteran myself. I know what it's like.
See, so I'm just trying to figure out more about you because, you've been calling here. We actually got to meet you and everything. You came in the studio, very appreciative. But I just wanted to know a little more about Mr. Cecil Breeze because there's not a lot of info out there.
Kellen, I keep it that way on purpose. I don't like to have my public life on display. Now, you told me yesterday Pat Coleman was going to be in the studio. Where is he?
I'm not really sure where Mr. C is at, and Mr. Mark Sullivan is on his way at the moment. He's on his way up.
He's on his way. Kellen, he told me 7:15.
Yeah, I did. And that was the time that I was given, but some things came up this morning, so it's not really working out as scheduled.
Kellen,
Cecil.
I'm getting divorced.
I know. How's that going? What do you mean?
I'm signing the paperwork today.
You're going to sign it?
Me and Dingo both are. Yeah, it's over.
Why are you not going to try to work things out?
No, Dingo and the Team Breeze, Kellen, that's all I need. That's all I need. And I have a little something to announce about possibly, it kind of worked out, actually, going to England.
You're going to England?
Possibly. I might have confirmation today. I got word from an old friend of mine named Lord Wigley. He's a lord from the House of Lords in England.
So you're going... What? How did that work out?
Well, we knew each other back in the day. He was on Team Breeze. I trained him up, and he said something about Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II giving me an honorary knighthood for getting Lord Wigley in shape years ago.
Really?
My contributions to physical fitness in the United Kingdom, yes.
Now, would you be doing this if you weren't also getting a divorce, or is that the big thing? I mean,
Oh, my soon-to-be ex-wife would put the kibosh on it, wants me to sit around all day, make meals for her, do laundry, all this other stuff. I just, I want to live my life, Kellen. I'm 75 years old. I got to get moving and grooving with things.
Yeah, you most certainly do, and I think you're at a good point in your life because you still are in shape. You're still working out.
Oh,
and
you know it.
You still plan on doing the Central Japan Bodybuilding Figure Championships, correct?
I have to think about it.
Saturday, July 26th. You just got a few Saturdays, Cecil.
I know, Kellen. I'm gonna stick it out. I think, but I'm gonna lose my key spouse status after I sign that paperwork.
Well, I don't. I will have to look into that. Actually, Pat Coleman shows up, we'll be able to ask him if he'll still be able to be in it because.
Well, let's ask him if he shows up, Kellen. Now, listen, I do have to do some things. I got to run.
Okay.
I'm in a good mood today, Kellen. Don't ruin it for me.
Okay. Well, is there any way we could get you back on later because I do have Mark Sullivan on his way, and then Mr. Mike Larkin is actually going to be on the show later today as well.
I have no interest in talking to either one of those two. The only way I'm going to call back is your last show. That's why I'm doing it.
All right. Well, I do appreciate that, Cecil.
What, 10 minutes?
No, I have NEF Itsugi's Captain Stephen Weeman actually coming up here in a minute, but around 7:45 would be nice.
I could do that. I've got a lot of emails on paperwork to get to, Kellen. I should be able to call back, but it's your last show. That's the only reason I'm calling back. After yesterday, I'm still hot.
All right, Cecil.
And not a good kind of hot, a bad hot.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to talking to you again, Cecil.
Here's your weather.
All right, let's take a look outside of our Eagle 810 studio. It's 72 degrees. Today you can expect scattered thunderstorms with today's highs rising to the upper 80s. Tonight we got cloudy skies. Tonight's lows are going to drop down to the mid-70s. And tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms. Tomorrow's highs are going to be in the lower 80s and tomorrow's lows in the lower 70s. Today's exchange rate is 100 yen to the US dollar, courtesy of Community Bank. It's now 7:21, and I'm hurry up and get to this song because I have Yakota's Oak Club manager, Mr. Mark Sullivan. He's at the door, and there's nobody here to answer it, so I got to hurry up, run downstairs, go answer it, then come up in time to talk to NAF Itsugi's Captain Stephen Weeman. That's all coming up in a moment. Here's Clean Bandit featuring Jess Glenn with Rather Be. 7:30, you're listening to the Morning Cruise Control. Senior Airman Kellen Carr here, and also, nothing changes. It might be my last show, but that's not going to change the fact that it's 7:30 on Wednesdays. We talk to NAF Itsugi's Captain Stephen Weeman. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Airman Carr. How you doing today?
Sir, it's one of those, I'm having one of those bittersweet feelings, It's the last show. I'm getting ready to go home on leave, and so I really don't know how to take it right now.
Well, I know. It's we've had a pretty good ride. You and I have been talking together on and off for a couple of years, and hey, I just want to say thanks. I've enjoyed every conversation we've had, and you're a true professional, and I'm going to miss you.
Sir, I have to say the same about you. Of all the commanders, I've had you on longest because you took over, I believe, right before even Colonel August took over. So, I've been speaking with you the longest, and it's definitely been a relationship that it's been a wonderful feeling. It's always great having you on each morning. So,
well, great. We've come down to a couple of our events down here. It's been great to know you, and like I said, we're gonna miss you on the morning show. But you got a great team up there, and that's the great thing about the military. We all have to move on eventually. I'll be leaving NAF Itsugi in a couple weeks myself, so it's a good time to part ways and say farewell.
Yes, sir. But what's odd about it is we're both moving on, but we'll both still be in Japan. So
interesting. I love it. I love Japan. Didn't want to leave, so I got myself another job here, and very, very happy about that.
Definitely, sir. Well, let's go ahead and talk about things going on at NAF Itsugi. I understand you guys are going to have a Navy Ball car wash.
We sure do. October is the Navy Ball. It's our birthday year, but we have to do lots of preps for that. And the Navy Ball Committee is going to be hosting a fundraising car wash from 10:30 to 1 p.m. at the wash rack here on the base, and that is going to be next Tuesday, July 15th. It's going to be a hot summer day, so as you're out driving around the base, stop by the car wash, get that thing, make it look pretty. It'll drive better, some people say, when it's nice and clean, but you got to get over there and get it cleaned up, and it's for a great cause. It's donations, no price set. Just go over there and you donate some to the Navy Committee. It's a great way to give back to the community because our Navy Ball is a great event.
It most definitely is, sir. And, again, go out there, support the Navy Ball with the Navy Ball Car Wash, Tuesday, July 15th. And, sir, also, Movie Under the Stars, that's coming to Taylor Field pretty soon.
Yeah, it's a great little tradition we have here at Itsugi. MWR does a wonderful job. We've got the great fields out here right in the middle of the base. So you can come bring your blanket, gather around on Taylor Field on Saturday, July 19th. and it's going to be at 7 p.m. or right around sunset there. And we're going to have a free outdoor movie. We will always announce the title ahead of time on the Facebook page. It's just great to come out there. We recommend bringing some bug spray because those little critters will come out late at night. And we've had a lot of rain recently, but it's a great little tradition. Bring your kids, bring your own popcorn, bring your snacks, and bring your lawn chairs out there. It's just a great time to go out there. So Saturday, July 19th at 7 p.m.
And it's also free. That's the best part of it.
Absolutely.
Free. All right. And, sir, if people are looking to get CPR or first aid certified, where could they go?
Sure. American Red Cross. They are always an awesome source. They've got some incredible programs, incredible schools and classes here. So the Red Cross is going to be doing an adult and pediatric CPR, AED, first aid course coming up on Saturday, July 19th. It's going to be 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's a full-day event. Pre-registration is required, but the Red Cross does an amazing job. You can call our Red Cross office at 264-6794, and you can call or email at sugi@redcross.org to get the latest information. Good courses to have. You could save a life someday, so please sign up.
Yes, sir. And also, sir, the Fleet and Family Support Center, they're so supportive of sailors around the Atsugi area. And what they got coming up for July?
Sure. We got a travel Space A available informational class. So if you want to take advantage of some of the Space A opportunities here, even Yokota as well has plenty of long lifts up there. And so if you want to find out how that works, Tuesday, July 22nd from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. We've got a Fleet and Family Support sponsorship class. So if you want to be a sponsor for an incoming service member and family, that's going to be Wednesday, July 23rd. And a volunteer orientation course will be Thursday, July 31st. So as always, stop by our front desk there at Fleet and Family Support, and we've got something for you. All
right. And the Sound of Summer concert coming later this month.
Absolutely. So we've got a band called the Villa Hermosa Band, Blue Line Band, and the Violet Band. It's we do these little Saturday summer concerts. The next one's going to be July 26th from 3 to 7 p.m., again out at Taylor Field. Our MWR, they just got something lined up every weekend. So the Sound of Summer concert's going to be Saturday, July 26th. Again, bring your lawn chair, bring your snacks out there. Again, it is free, as you mentioned before, with the movie. And an event, if it rains out there, then we'll go ahead and postpone that, and we maybe try to bring it into the convention center to do the concert in there. So come by. There's going to be some music here at the base on Saturday, July 26th.
MWR is doing a fantastic job keeping everyone entertained around the Atsugi area.
Absolutely.
And, sir, VBS, Vacation Bible School, when's that going?
Absolutely. Last note for today, Vacation Bible School is going to be... the title is called Weird Animals, Where Jesus' Love is One of a Kind. So that should be very interesting. It's going to run for 4 days from August 4th through August 8th from 5 to 7 p.m. And we're going to hold that at Shirley Lanham Elementary School. So all you have to do is stop by the chaplain's office, or you can call them at 264-3202 for more details. All
right. Well, sir, it's now 7:36. Is there anything else that you wanted to add this morning?
No, I just wanted to add a special request for a song, Aaron Carr. This goes back to my high school days and early college days. You made this show look very easy and very easygoing, easy to talk to, and always great to talk with you. So, it's like money for nothing. It's like my job. I do this for free. And you made it sound and look very easy being up there in the morning cruise control. So I want to thank you and dedicate this song to you, Money for Nothing. And I really appreciate all that you do for Atsugi and the Kanto Plain.
And, sir, you know what? You got me speechless right now. Seriously, I appreciate you, sir, and everything you do as well. And I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, sir.
Okay, same to you, Aaron McCarr. Thanks for everything.
All right, take care, sir.
Cheers.
7:44. That was Capital Cities with their song 1 Minute More. It's the Morning Cruise Control. Senior Airman Kellen Carr, and I have in the studio with me right now Yokota's O Club manager, Mr. Mark Sullivan. Good morning, Mark. How you doing?
I'm great. Yourself?
You know what? I'm doing all right.
You're hanging in there, huh?
I'm hanging in there. Yeah. I liked how you when you first came in, you were talking about World Cup soccer. How you were watching Germany getting blitzing Brazil.
It was that's blitzkrieg probably more like. Yeah, I think all the Second World War cliches are going to come in because I mean it was just. I was saying I've been watching the tournament since 1990. And I have never, ever seen anything, certainly not in a semifinal. It was unbelievable. I mean, they just utterly dismantled Brazil. And I think, obviously, with their two big players going out, I think that hurt them a lot. And they looked like it. I mean, they just did not look like the team that has played up through the tournament thus far. So,
Mark, if we were having any more average Joes, I'd have to bring you in, brother.
I
you're
think
knowledgeable about your soccer. Right there.
Yeah, and I think there's somebody on the show that's bashing soccer, saying it's not a real sport or something, like putting it in the league with bowling or something.
Yeah, you heard that.
I think I did.
Yes, you did hear that.
It's the beautiful game. Everybody, the whole world watches it.
We got a hello, Eagle 810. Who's this?
Kellen,
Yes,
did those people show up?
I got Mr. Mark Sullivan in the studio with me right now. Cecil.
Where's Pat Coleman?
Pat Coleman's not here. It's just Mark.
He may be still asleep.
Well, he could be. I should go wake him up.
Why would you go wake him up, Cecil?
Cox. Are we on the private line?
No, Cecil, we're on live right now.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning, Cecil.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Sullivan. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I was hoping you were going to be here this morning because I thought maybe for Kellen's last show you would actually be here today.
Well, Mark, my knees are bugging me to beat the band.
I
can't quite make it. I'm getting divorced today. I'm signing paperwork. My life's a mess.
That does sound pretty bad. That's a pretty bad day.
I'm at the bottom of the barrel.
At 8 o'clock in the morning?
Mark, it started off terrible yesterday with this whole Butch Flagstaff, Buddy Flagstaff business. And I don't know. My life is in kind of a downward spiral.
Well, you and the whole country, Brazil, I guess, huh?
I don't follow soccer much. Real Americans don't follow that stuff. We all know that. Who are we kidding? We pretend like we like soccer, but we really don't.
Some of us do.
Who?
Some of us do. I think the country's changing, Cecil.
I don't know. Do you follow soccer?
I have for many, many years.
I have it on good authority. Your wife is an American.
Your authority's not very accurate.
Well, I have it on good authority. She's a soccer lover.
Well, she is, but she's not American.
I just said that. Right, she's not American, correct?
Oh,
it sounded like you said she is American.
Isn't. No, I said she's not American, so she must follow soccer.
It's the rest of the world. What do you think she is?
I heard she's from England.
Indeed.
How do you know that, Cecil?
I have it on good authority, Kellen. And it just
okay.
so happens I might be going to England.
You're going to England for what?
I told you earlier about Lord Wiggly.
Lord Wiggly.
Yes.
Mark, do you know who Lord Wiggly is?
I don't know.
Look up Lord Wiggly. He's a member of the House of Lords. Old friend of mine. I got him in shape, and Queen Elizabeth is recognizing that I got him in shape, and I'm being honored for physical fitness. An honorary knighthood, Kellen. How about that?
Listen, Cecil, hold on for a second. I gotta ask Mark. Mark came in because he had some things he wanted to get out and concerning
Well, so do I. I'm just getting warmed up here.
All right, well,
Indeed he
hold
is.
on. We're gonna give you your chance to talk, but listen, I gotta talk with Mark for a moment. Mark, you had some news things going on with the O Club.
Indeed, yeah. We're sadly we're going to be closing for a major renovation.
Business ain't good. Business isn't good.
No, business is actually booming.
Okay.
We're actually doing extremely well. We're real happy with the way things have progressed along. But unfortunately, the building is old, kind of like you, Cecil. So we're going to have to do some renovation work.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like you said, your knees are shot. Well, our ceiling's shot, so we're going to have to do a little work on the club.
Well, my ceiling's just fine. I'm got my wits about me everywhere I go.
Well, I guess your ceiling's fine, but ours isn't. So our knees are in good shape, but it's going to take a little while for us to get it sorted out, and we probably will close for. Well, actually, the date of closure is the 19th of July. From that point forward, we'll probably take at least 2 months worth of renovation work, and then they're going to fix some mechanical stuff after they finish. As is the case with many of these old buildings here in Yokota, there's some asbestos, so they have to abate that, and so it's going to take us down for a little while, but we're excited. Hopefully sometime in the fall, we're looking at maybe sometime in October, we'll be able to reopen again.
Oh, business must really be bad, Mark.
No, actually, as I was saying, Cecil, things are great.
Oh, denial.
We were there just a couple Fridays ago for a retirement ceremony, and business was booming, Cecil. So I don't know what you've heard, or you obviously haven't been there lately.
Oh, well, I can't go, remember?
My security guys escorted you out.
I saw Rod Bradish and Pat Coleman eating at Chichino's or Chi-Chi's or Chico's, that Mexican place inside.
The Mexican steakhouse?
Yes.
Cecil,
That's the one.
Have you been around Dakota for a while?
A very long time. That was my first time at Chico's. So it was my last time, too.
Do you know who Chico is?
No.
He's actually he was a waiter, a very famous waiter, and they dedicated the restaurant's name to him, to his namesake. He'd worked at Yokota Officers Club for almost 50 years.
True story.
True story.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, fascinating story.
That's why I thought.
I'd like to go to Chico's, but I'm not allowed.
Well, you could be my personal guest. I would invite you. As a matter of fact,
Oh, it's a booby trap. I can smell it a mile away.
I would never do that to you.
You did it to me last time. Your security team came and escorted me out. I had my I Am Cecil Breeze shirt on. I had my fanny pack out. No, you're not up to dress code.
Well, the truth of it is, I don't have a security crew.
Who are these people?
I don't know. They must have been something that maybe Rod Bradish or maybe Pat Coleman had. So they were a little bit concerned, and maybe
That makes sense. Maybe they had people.
they could have. Well, I mean, I didn't see the people that you're describing, and as a matter of fact, I can't recall the last time that that Pat has come in for dinner, but maybe it's just a fantasy.
Oh, he was there. His plate was all full. Maybe he had people, Mark. That makes a lot of sense now.
Cecil, honestly, though, in the time that I've known Mr. Sullivan, I don't see him. He didn't strike me as the type of individual that's going to send any kind of security team on anyone.
Kellen, there is skullduggery everywhere, all over this base.
I love my customers. I love my members, Cecil. I'd love to have you.
He actually invited you. Remember, he asked you out to do the square dancing at one point in time. He said you could come out there. You and Rod Radish or whoever else could have
Kellen, that was until my world got turned upside down by electricsquaredance@yahoo.com. I've been talking about this for weeks now, and that's what I've been devoting my time to. And it took a wicked twist yesterday.
Because he revealed that you're Cecil Breezeberg.
I didn't reveal that, Kellen. You did, because you went behind my back and emailed electricsquaredance@yahoo.com, and you got the answer you were looking for, I guess.
No, I really didn't get many answers. I just found out your real name. So, but again, talking to Mark Sullivan, the O Club will be closed starting July 19th.
That's our 19th is our last night
day
of business. Yeah,
okay.
And then from the 20th forward till probably mid-October, I'd expect, is what the folks from the engineering squadron are telling us.
So, well, on the 19th, will it be a last hoorah, or will it just be kind of a chill? Hey, this is our last.
It's our last night, but we've got 2-for-1 prime rib on Saturday nights, which is fantastic. Cecil, you got to come out. Our prime rib is second to none.
To me.
Yeah, you should come out. We could share a prime rib. You can have one on the house, and I'll pay for the other.
Wow.
Share a prime rib.
Well, I mean, it's 2-for-1, so you get one, I get one, and I'll pay.
Oh, what about Dingo? And Skullblade and Snake Legs?
Snake Legs.
We're one team, one fight, Mark.
I have a feeling Snake Legs and Dingo are the same person.
They're not the same person, Kellen. Get that idea out of your head.
You're the only one I've met, Cecil. I haven't met the other ones. So,
Kellen, they're very real, and we are training very hard, and we're getting divorced, me and Dingo. No, not from each other, but from our spouses.
Okay. Well, Mark, is there anything else that you wanted to put out there, Mark? Because we do appreciate you coming in, taking time out of your busy schedule, his over-brimming schedule.
No, actually, I just want to say it's been great coming on the show the few times that I've had the opportunity to do it. And you're going to be really sorely missed. I think everybody knows that in the Yokota community. So even Cecil would have to admit that. But best of luck to you. We'll see you around campus, I'm sure, too. So don't be a stranger.
No, definitely won't. And Mark, we do appreciate the work that you and everyone at the Yokota Officers Club does. And thank you for coming in and stuff and definitely entertaining us with this Cecil breeze, because Cecil's coming at you with all these false allegations, Cecil.
Kellen,
yes.
My day is hard enough as it is already. Do not get me started.
All right. I'm not going to get you started, Cecil.
Please.
Well, I'm going to let Mr. Sullivan go so he can get on with his day. And thanks for calling in, Cecil. And again, thank you, Mark.
Appreciate it.
Here's your weather.
All right, let's take a look outside of our Eagle 810 studio. It's 72 degrees. Today, you can expect scattered thunderstorms, with today's highs rising to the upper 80s. Tonight, cloudy skies. Tonight's lows are going to drop down to the mid-70s. And tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms. Tomorrow's highs are going to be in the lower 80s, and tomorrow's lows in the lower 70s. Today's exchange rate is 100 yen to the U.S. dollar, courtesy of Community Bank. It's now 7:56, so yes, we're going to go to this music. Had plenty of talking going on. Got to say thanks again to Yokota's Officers Club manager, Mark Sullivan, for coming in this morning, and also Mr. Cecil Breeze for calling in, as usual. You never know what Cecil's going to say. Here's Nico and Vinton's Am I Wrong? Good morning.
You Kellen?
Yes, I'm Kellen.
Your favorite. My favorite program is you.
Oh, thank you.
Is your program, and thank you for your sense of humor and this nice music. I love that.
What's your name?
I'm Sachi. I'm Japanese, so I can't understand enough in English. But your program is very make me happy.